Hi guys, welcome back. Part 2 of our series about taking mystery out of money. Victoria Rader with you to shine, and so excited to continue to share this knowledge with you. First of all, if you're new to the channel or new to the series, please go back to part 1. It just all will make so much more sense. So part 1 series is activation number 13. So we're continuing today with part 2 money series, which will come through on your YouTube channel's activation number 14. Make sense? Alright, so last time we talked about money being energy. Today we're going to go a little bit deeper into metaphysics for a second, and then we're going to unfold a not so secret formula of what to do with money. Why do I say not so secret? Because every single person that has followed this formula to a T has become financially independent. Alright, so money is energy. What else is energy? We're actually taught that we have 3 main resources in life, which is energy, time, and money. Well, and guess what? All 3 of those are actually different types of energy. Have you thought about that? Energy, me right now, fired up, pouring energy into you, investing actually my energy into you. We're going to learn about the difference in a second. Money, we talked last time, money is the energy. It is a frequency of exchange. And then, of course, time, which, by the way, can be expanded or contracted, as you will learn later in metaphysical series on the law of time, is by itself the energy that surrounds how we spend our energy and money. Have you ever thought of that? Have you noticed how time flies when you invest your energy into something fun? In any case, so 3 resources. We're working with the one with money, but the reason I'm bringing all 3, because as with energy, the laws that I'm going to talk about are going to apply to all 3. So, with time, with energy, with money, you can do the following. You can actually waste it, number 1. You can spend it, number 2. Or you can invest it, number 3. So what's the difference? When we waste either time or energy or money, once it is gone, it brings no return to us of anything good. And I'm sure you, like me, have wasted a lot of your energy, time, and money in the past. You just didn't think of it as such. So the first step is the awareness. So going forward, you will be very aware when you're wasting your time, energy, and money. Not so that you can guilt trip yourself, heaven forbid, but just so that you can say, wow, interesting choice this time around. I wonder what I'll do next time. And next time, hopefully, you will spend it. Now, how do we spend it? We spend time, energy, and money when we sustain things as they are. For example, water that we also used as an analogy for our money. If I open the water, I can just, oh, you know what, I won't be pouring it down on the floor for the effect because it happens to be somebody else's floor, so I'm sure she's very grateful. Pretend there's no cup and I'm pouring it down on the floor. Oh, I love the sound. Okay, it's poured down, it's spilled over, it's going to evaporate, it's gone. It's gone, it's wasted, yeah? I could actually spend it. I'm going to spend it by sustaining life. I took water in. I have spent it because I'm sustaining quite literally my life with it. You could do the same with time, energy, and money. And then if I were to invest it, wow, think of the ways you could invest water. Putting this water into plants invests water into giving plants one of the 3 things they need to grow. And when plants grow, they give us, humans, one thing we can't live without, which is oxygen. So going forward, when you're actually investing water into watering plants, please understand that you're not only sustaining life, you are expanding it. And when you expend something from what you are given, that is an investment. That's all there is to it. Isn't that a beautiful distinction? Money, energy, time. With money, you can waste it, you can spend it, or you can invest it for greater return. This brings us to the formula. The formula is 70, 10, 10, 10. That's it, you guys. We're going to start on that first 10 today and then study what the 70, 10, 10, 10 is. Out of every paycheck you make, the 70% is our spending and wasting budget. The 30%, the 10, 10, 10, the $3, 1, 1, 1, we're going to invest differently. Now, what are we going to do? In the next videos, we will tap into the 70. In the videos after, we will tap into other 10, 10. Today, we're talking about the first 10% of the formula. And let me tell you how important that 10% is. Dave Ramsey has quoted an amazing study. They have studied, don't remember the number, but many millionaires and billionaires in the United States and across the globe. And they found that bar none, there was one commonality between all of them. One commonality that they all shared. Clearly it wasn't the gender, or the race, or the political affiliation, or the spiritual or religious beliefs. It was not what they were doing, because clearly we have millionaires and billionaires in all walks of life. But there was one thing that they all shared, and that one thing was paying 10% of their income as tithing to different charities. So you say, well, yeah, of course, duh, it makes sense. If I'm a millionaire, I can do 10%. Heck, I would be doing 30%. They should all be doing 30%. There should be a 30% for them. Here's the truth. They didn't get to that point and then started paying tithing. Paying tithing got them to that point, and then they continued. J.C. Penney, with his famous brand, started with pennies and paid a penny out of 10 cents. And then when he became a millionaire and a billionaire, he increased his tithing percentage to 90%. But he started with little. So going back to part 1, if you want to have more, you've got to manage what you have excellently. You've got to manage it within this formula. So for the next 2 weeks till we shoot the next video, our number 1 task is learn to pay the 10% in tithing. Why, you say? Why is it so important? It goes back to investment. Remember how we poured water so that the life could spread across the planet? When you put 10% into tithing, energetically, you're showing the energy of Creator of all it is, that you're abundant, that you've got plenty to give, which opens you to receiving. Because watch this. This is my money, and I'm holding it tight. Look at this hand, it's just clenched on. I'm not giving anything to anybody. And here comes the abundance being poured in, and there's no room in that hand. But if I open it up wildly and I say, take it, take the 10%, do you guys see how much room there's open to receive? A very simple example for a hugely profound metaphysical concept. Let go with a mindset of abundance, and that 10% is not the money you're giving away. It's the money you're sowing for an incredible return of 90% or plus back. So I challenge you. I know you're waiting for a miracle, but let me tell you, there is no miracle. And it could be a bad thing, or it could be a phenomenal thing. Because if you find the courage and discipline, and we're going to do the energy work in a minute to help you find those, to look at your paycheck and say, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I know my bills are maxed for this amount. But if you do, if you take 10% off your paycheck in these next couple weeks and you find a charitable organization to donate it to, please open your hearts and start noticing how that 10% will be returned to you in either direct money or new opportunity. There can be no other way. It just is. It just is. So that's our formula, 70, 10, 10, 10. We covered the first 10, which is invest into your own expansion. That 10% opens you up to the abundant receiving. Next time, we'll talk more about the 70, and in the follow-up videos, we'll address the other 10 and 10. Let's not overthink it. Let's just focus. Money is the energy of exchange. Let's exchange 10% of it for opening the doors of heaven and abundance into your life. You guys are ready? I know it flushed a lot of stuff to the surface. That's where we're going to follow up with a nice and cool energy session. So just shake off the stress. How am I going to do it? I want to do it, but I don't know how to do it. Just shake it off. All right. Make yourself comfortable. And now just breathing in through the nose, breathing out through your mouth while closing your eyes. Ready? And now breathing in the gold energy and breathing out any gray energy from your lungs. With each breath in, imagining the golden energy coming in, breathing out any debris of gray energy out. Continuing to breathe in and out. As you breathe in, you're breathing in the energy of abundance. It clears your lungs, your body, your blood, and you breathe out the energy of scarcity. Breathing in the abundance, breathing out scarcity. Allow your breathing to slow down your heartbeat as to where this energy exchange is natural and peaceful. And as your breathing is now quieter and is peaceful, your subconscious mind is now tuning in into allowing the energy of abundance in and any energy of scarcity out. This exchange mechanism is now triggered for you going forward, and it'll become more and more apparent and stronger with every passing day as you're programming your body on breathing in abundance, breathing out scarcity, until all your body has with every fiber of its being is abundance freely flowing through you. So if you would like a change in your subconscious mind, that the new neural pathways are formed for abundance exchange in your body, that you know how to allow abundance in, through you, and out of you, and you do so with grace and ease, please say yes. And as that pure energy of abundance is washing out any and all debris of scarcity, you might want to come back to this part as many times as needed for it to wash out any anxiety prior to putting the new programming of generous giving. It is commanded of your subconscious mind that the center for generous giving is now fully activated. That you know what it feels like to give with grace and ease, with your mind, your hands, and your heart open. And as you willingly give, that you graciously receive. I know how to give, I know how to receive. If you would like that, please say yes. It is commanded that you know what it feels like to have courage and faith in this process. That you're connected to the divine source. You believe the flow of abundance. You have the courage to follow this new teaching. And you have the neural pathways in your brain to sustain this teaching. And new receptors and molecules of emotion for this new teaching of tithing giving. If you would like that, please say yes. That you have God's definition from the best and highest of what tithing is, and that yours is the same. And that you allow yourself to this powerful investment into the lives of others to come back and bless you, to complete the circle and the cycle of giving. If you would like that, please say yes. I give effortlessly and I receive abundantly. If you would like this paradigm, please say yes. I am guided to the places to give within my integrity and my passion. If you would like that, please say yes. And as you're saying that, I want you to imagine that this golden energy that you're breathing in and breathing out is flowing out from you and all around the globe. And as you're watching those lights sparkle from your generous giving, from however little or however much you have that lies within the boundaries of your tithing, I want you to notice how those little sparkles light up and they get brighter and brighter and brighter. And now there is a new frequency. You're feeling the wave coming from them, poured back to you. And you receive that with every fiber of your being. And imagine the cycle again, the golden light being poured into you through your lungs as you breathe in and through the top of your head. Breathe in. And now that all the gray is gone, there's only gold abundance coming out as you breathe out. Spreading and lighting up as sparkles. And the sparkles are magnified and they get stronger and stronger and stronger, and they become one brilliant light, magnetized. And now that light vibrates back with a new power, new brighter gold energy coming back to you. And that is the energy you now breathe in. And continuing to do so. And now your brain, your electromagnetic field is wired for being able to attract, receive, and give abundantly within the universal metaphysical law of tithing. That it is easy for you, that it is simple for you, that it is already done, and that you're excited for what it will bring into your life and the magnificent changes that are starting to happen already and even are happening at this very moment. If you would like that integration now, please say yes. And now enjoying the flow of this energy around you and allowing it to be gathered to you, out throughout you, and just rolling your shoulders back a few times and moving your head side to side and rolling your head around, and now breathing in and out and opening your eyes. So I don't know about you, I had a wonderful time. You see, I have to share a secret with you. I do not know what comes during these powerful downloads. I truly don't. I just am fascinated every single time by the creativity of our incredible God and by the abundant ideas that are given to me to share with you. And even though the visual was new to me, the energy and the activation that was coming from it was by far one of the most powerful I have ever experienced or have ever shared. I, for one, stand here today with a brand new understanding of the law of tithing. And I can only hope and pray that you guys do as well. After all, this is the first step to your and mine abundance. See you in a couple weeks. We're gonna tap into that 70. Have a great time.